The Camp Nou erupts. 90,000 voices, a kaleidoscope of Blaugrana jerseys, a collective gasp held for a heartbeat, then unleashed in primal ecstasy. The year is 2001, the opponent Valencia, and Barcelona teeter on the precipice of Champions League qualification. The score is tied, the clock winding down, the tension palpable enough to taste. Then, a miracle. A cross descends, seemingly too high, too far. But Rivaldo, a figure sculpted from Brazilian flair and European grit, contorts his body, defying physics, meeting the ball with an audacious, gravity-mocking bicycle kick. The net bulges, the stadium explodes, a moment etched forever in the annals of football history. This is not just a highlight reel spectacle, a fleeting glimpse of athletic brilliance. It is a symbol, a microcosm of a career defined by improbable feats, quiet determination, and a persistent shadow of underappreciation. Rivaldo Vitor Barbosa Ferreira, a name that resonates with football aficionados, yet often fails to elicit the widespread recognition afforded to his contemporaries. He was a World Cup winner, a Ballon d'Or recipient, a maestro who painted masterpieces on the canvases of La Liga and Serie A. But his story is more than a chronicle of trophies and accolades. It's an exploration of talent obscured by circumstance, a study of artistry thriving amidst tactical rigidity, and a testament to the enduring powers of individual brilliance in a team sport. Born in the favelas of Recife, Brazil, Rivaldo's journey was forged in hardship. Poverty was his first opponent, resilience his first weapon. He navigated a landscape of broken dreams and limited opportunities, his talent a flickering flame nurtured by unwavering self-belief. From the dusty pitches of Santa Cruz to the grand stadiums of Europe, his rise was a testament to the transformative power of dedication. He arrived in Spain relatively unknown, a raw diamond waiting to be cut. At Deportivo La Coruña, he offered a glimpse of the genius to come, a prelude to the symphony he would conduct at Barcelona. His arrival at the Camp Nou coincided with a period of transition for the Catalan giants. The echoes of Johan Cruyff's dream team still resonated, but the club sought a new direction, a new talisman. Rivaldo embraced the challenge, shouldering the burden of expectation with a quiet intensity. He formed a formidable partnership with Luis Figo and Patrick Kluivert, a trio of attacking virtuosos who terrorized defenses across Europe. Yet despite his pivotal role in Barcelona's success, a sense of unease lingered. He was often perceived as an individualist, a player whose brilliance shone brightest in isolation. His departure from Barcelona was shrouded in controversy, a clash of egos and tactical philosophies. A move to AC Milan offered a fresh start, a chance to prove his doubters wrong. While his time in Italy was relatively brief, it added another layer to his already complex narrative. He contributed to Milan's Champions League triumph, a testament to his enduring quality, but the spark that had illuminated the Camp Nou seemed to have dimmed. Rivaldo's story is not one of uninterrupted triumph. It is a tapestry woven with threads of brilliance and frustration, acclaim and doubt. It is a reminder that greatness is not always measured in goals and trophies, but also in the ability to overcome adversity, to defy expectations, and to leave an indelible mark on the beautiful game. This documentary seeks to re-examine his legacy, to delve beneath the surface of the highlight reels, and to understand the man behind the magic, to explore the nuances of his character, the challenges he faced, and the enduring impact he had on the world of football. It is a journey into the heart of a Brazilian genius, a story waiting to be fully told. Rivaldo's formative years in Recife were a crucible, forging the steel of his resolve. The sun-baked earth of the Varzea district served as his training ground, a stark contrast to the manicured lawns of European stadiums he would later grace. He wasn't born into privilege. His was a narrative of relentless pursuit against considerable odds. He hawked wares on the street to supplement the family's meager income, each transaction a lesson in resourcefulness and grit. The physical demands of labor molded a sinewy physique, endowing him with a stamina that would prove invaluable in the relentless tempo of European football. His early encounters with organized football were equally challenging. Deemed too frail, too thin, he faced rejection from several youth academies. These setbacks, however, only fueled his determination. He honed his skills in the shadows, practicing relentlessly, refining his technique until it gleamed with unmistakable brilliance. He developed an uncanny ability to manipulate the ball, a deceptive feint, a sudden burst of acceleration, all executed with balletic grace. He wasn't merely playing football, he was composing symphonies with his feet. His breakthrough came with Santa Cruz, a local club that offered him a chance to showcase his talent. He seized the opportunity with both hands, his performances electrifying the local fans. He possessed an innate understanding of space, an ability to anticipate movements, to thread passes through seemingly impenetrable defenses. His goals were not mere statistics, they were works of art, each one a testament to his vision and execution. However, even at this early stage, his introverted nature presented a challenge. He wasn't a natural leader, preferring to let his actions speak louder than words. Now consider how this quiet intensity would both serve and hinder him as he transitioned to the more demanding stages of his career. While his on-field performances consistently silenced doubters, his reticence off the pitch sometimes led to misinterpretations. He was often perceived as aloof, detached, a perception that belied the deep passion that burned within him. This internal struggle, the tension between his extraordinary talent and his understated persona, would become a recurring theme throughout his career. Another crucial layer to understand is the socio-political climate of Brazil during his formative years. The nation was grappling with economic instability and social inequality, a backdrop that instilled in Rivaldo a profound sense of responsibility. He viewed his success as an opportunity to uplift his family, to provide them with a life free from the hardships he had endured. This sense of purpose transcended the boundaries of the football pitch, adding a dimension of humanity to his already compelling story. He wasn't just playing for himself, he was playing for his community, for the countless others who shared his dreams and aspirations. This silent dedication, this unwavering commitment to his roots, is an essential key to unlocking the enigma of Rivaldo. The leap to Europe necessitated a profound adaptation, a recalibration of his entire playing style. He landed first in A Coruña, a city on the Atlantic coast of Spain, far removed from the vibrant chaos of Recife. The Galician climate, both meteorological and cultural, presented a stark contrast to the familiar warmth of Brazil. Here, football was less about individual expression and more about tactical discipline, a structured approach that demanded conformity. He was no longer the unbridled artist, free to improvise at will. Instead, he had to integrate his flair into a cohesive team framework. Consider now the pressure he faced. Deportivo, while a club with ambition, was not yet the powerhouse it would soon become. They were reliant on his creativity to unlock defenses, to provide moments of inspiration that could turn ordinary matches into victories. This expectation weighed heavily on his shoulders, a constant reminder of the hopes and dreams invested in him. He responded by immersing himself in the nuances of European football, studying the movements of defenders, the intricacies of tactical formations. He learned to temper his individual brilliance with a newfound appreciation for teamwork. Yet this transition was not without its challenges. His communication with teammates was initially hampered by language barriers, leading to misunderstandings and missed opportunities. He struggled to adapt to the more physical style of play, the constant jostling and challenges that were a hallmark of La Liga. He received his share of criticism from the Spanish press, who questioned his work ethic and his commitment to the team. These early trials, however, served to strengthen his resolve. He doubled his efforts, learning Spanish, refining his defensive contributions, proving his worth to those who doubted him. Moreover, the cultural differences extended beyond the football pitch. He missed the warmth of his family, the familiar rhythms of Brazilian life. He found solace in the small Brazilian community in A Coruña, forging bonds with fellow expatriates who understood his struggles. These connections provided him with a vital support system, a reminder of his roots and a source of strength during times of adversity. In a sense, A Coruña became a bridge, a stepping stone between his past and his future. It was here that he learned to blend his Brazilian flair with European pragmatism, a fusion that would define his greatness. Observe, too, the tactical evolution that occurred during his time at Deportivo. He began as a winger, a player tasked with providing width and delivering crosses into the box. However, as his understanding of the game deepened, he began to drift inside, occupying central positions where he could exert greater influence. He developed a telepathic connection with his teammates, anticipating their runs, providing them with perfectly weighted passes. He became the orchestrator of Deportivo's attack, the conductor of their symphony. In retrospect, his time at Deportivo was a crucial chapter in his development. It was here that he learned to balance his individual talent with the demands of team play, to adapt to a new culture, and to overcome adversity. He emerged from this experience a more complete player, ready to take on the challenges that awaited him at Barcelona. The seeds of his future greatness were sown in the fertile ground of A Coruña, a testament to his resilience, his adaptability, and his unwavering pursuit of excellence. Barcelona beckoned, a stage grander, more demanding, and fraught with expectation. His arrival at the Camp Nou was less a coronation, more an audition to prove his mettle on a global scale. He inherited the mantle of leadership during a period of flux, a time when the echoes of past glories mingled with the anxieties of an uncertain future. The club, while steeped in tradition, yearned for a fresh identity, a new generation of heroes to inspire a demanding fan base. Shifting from the relatively provincial setting of Deportivo to the cosmopolitan hub of Barcelona demanded a further evolution, a refinement of his game to meet the elevated standards. He found himself surrounded by world-class talent, seasoned veterans and emerging stars, each vying for attention and recognition. To thrive in this environment, he had to not only showcase his individual brilliance, but also forge meaningful connections with his teammates to become an integral part of a collective striving for excellence. He did not arrive as the undisputed centerpiece, but as a key component in a constellation of stars, each with their own gravitational pull. His adaptation involved a subtle recalibration of his role, a willingness to sacrifice personal glory for the benefit of the team. He embraced the tactical nuances of the Barcelona system, learning to anticipate the movements of his fellow attackers, to exploit the vulnerabilities of opposing defenses. He developed an uncanny understanding with players like Luis Figo and Patrick Kluivert, a telepathic connection that allowed them to unlock even the most stubborn of backlines. He became a master of the assist, providing his teammates with opportunities to shine while simultaneously maintaining his own goal-scoring threat. It's essential to recognize the subtle ways his introversion impacted his leadership style. He wasn't a vocal commander, rallying the troops with impassioned speeches. Instead, he led by example, his actions on the pitch serving as a beacon for his teammates He possessed an unwavering work ethic, a relentless determination to succeed, and an ability to perform under pressure, all of which inspired those around him. He was a leader of quiet conviction, his influence radiating outwards through his unwavering commitment to the cause. Consider how his Ballon d'Or win in 1999 validated his unique approach. It wasn't merely a recognition of his individual talent, but a testament to his ability to thrive within a team environment to elevate the performance of those around him. It was an acknowledgement that true greatness lies not just in individual brilliance, but in the capacity to contribute to a collective, striving for excellence. He stood as a symbol of a player who could blend artistry with pragmatism, individual flair with tactical discipline. However, even amidst this success, a persistent undercurrent of skepticism lingered. Some critics questioned his consistency, pointing to periods where his form dipped below his usual high standards. Others suggested that he was too individualistic, that he prioritized personal glory over the needs of the team. These criticisms, while often unfounded, served to fuel his determination to push him to even greater heights. He responded by consistently delivering match-winning performances, silencing his doubters with his actions on the pitch. His legacy at Barcelona is not simply one of goals and trophies, but one of resilience, adaptation, and unwavering commitment. He arrived as a talented individual, but he left as a complete player, a leader, and a legend. He etched his name into the annals of the club's history, inspiring a generation of fans with his artistry, his determination, and his quiet dignity. He proved that greatness can be achieved through a combination of individual brilliance and collective effort, a testament to his enduring impact on the beautiful game. Reflecting on this journey so far, we begin to discern a pattern, a recurring motif woven into the very fabric of Rivaldo's career. It's a story not merely of individual triumphs, but of navigating the currents of expectation, of transforming potential into tangible legacy amidst shifting sands. He was, in many ways, a sculptor chiseling away at the marble of circumstance, revealing the masterpiece within, even as the world clamored for a different form. Consider the cumulative effect of these transitions, from the sun-drenched pitches of Recife to the meticulously manicured lawns of Europe, from the anonymity of youth to the glare of global recognition. Each step demanded a shedding of old skins, an embrace of new challenges, a constant recalibration of self. It's akin to watching a river carve its path through a landscape, encountering obstacles, adapting its flow, ultimately shaping the terrain it traverses. He was not a static figure, a fixed point in the ever-evolving landscape of football. Instead, he was a dynamic force, constantly adapting, learning, and evolving. His journey wasn't a straight line, but a winding path marked by both triumphs and tribulations. The resilience he displayed, the unwavering commitment to his craft, served as a compass, guiding him through the storms of adversity. Rivaldo's Milan chapter, though briefer, adds a poignant layer to his multifaceted narrative. It wasn't a continuation of his Barcelona zenith, but a testament to his enduring adaptability. Stepping into a different tactical landscape, he embraced a supporting role, contributing his experience and skill to a team brimming with talent. It was a period of quiet contribution, a demonstration that greatness isn't always about individual dominance, but about selfless commitment to a collective goal. His Champions League medal with Milan, though not solely his triumph, underscored his ability to thrive in diverse environments, a silent rebuttal to those who questioned his versatility. His career beyond Europe, often overlooked, reveals a deeper commitment to the beautiful game. He wasn't content to rest on his laurels, to bask in the afterglow of past glories. Instead, he sought new challenges, new horizons, extending his playing career well into his late 30s. This wasn't about chasing fame or fortune, but about a profound love for the sport, a desire to continue expressing his artistry on the pitch, even as his physical capabilities waned. It speaks volumes about his character, his unwavering dedication to the craft that had defined his life. As the final whistle blew on his illustrious career, Rivaldo left behind a legacy that transcends mere statistics and accolades. He was more than just a goalscorer, more than just a Ballon d'Or winner. He was a symbol of resilience, a testament to the transformative power of dedication, and a reminder that greatness can be achieved through a combination of individual brilliance and unwavering commitment to a collective goal. His journey, from the favelas of Recife to the grand stadiums of Europe, serves as an inspiration to aspiring footballers around the world, a beacon of hope for those who dare to dream. But perhaps his most enduring legacy lies in the subtle nuances of his game, the moments of breathtaking skill that defied description, the passes that unlocked seemingly impenetrable defenses, the goals that etched themselves into the collective memory. These weren't just athletic feats. They were works of art, expressions of a unique talent that transcended the boundaries of language and culture. He painted masterpieces on the canvases of football pitches, leaving behind a legacy that will continue to inspire and captivate generations to come. Ultimately, Rivaldo's story is a reminder that true greatness is not always measured in trophies and accolades, but in the impact one has on the lives of others. He inspired millions with his skill, his dedication, and his unwavering commitment to excellence. He showed the world that anything is possible with hard work, perseverance, and a belief in oneself. His legacy extends far beyond the confine of the football pitch, serving as a testament to the power of the human spirit. And now, as the echoes of the crowd fade, the true practice of embodying such quiet determination, such unwavering passion, begins anew within each of us.